Welcome to the Collaborize Classroom Topic Library, where you can create, download, or share topic-based lessons on almost any subject. First thing you want to do is sign in. You can do that up here, and you have the choice of doing it with Facebook, Google. If you already have a Collaborize Classroom account, you can use that to sign in, or if you've ever used the widget platform, you can use that as well. I'm going to sign in. Okay, we're now signed in. It recognizes me. This is my profile. If I click on it, I'll see not only a little bit about myself, but also the various topic-based lessons that I've created and shared to the library or kept private in my own private archive. All right, let's start by creating a discussion. I click on Start a Discussion, and this opens up the widget application. This is where you can create your lessons. It's very similar to Collaborize Classroom in the sense that there are yes/no questions, there are multiple choice questions, there are vote or suggest questions, there are debate questions, and there is a new structure called We Prioritize, where you can ask your students to rank a list of choices that you create. Let's do this just so you can see how easy it is. Okay, let's start with the question. What is important in life? And here are the instructions, which can be as long or short as you want. Okay, one of the very cool features you can do now is you can highlight text inside the instructions, and you can make it bold, you can underline it, and most importantly, you can link it to a website of your choice. So here we'll just use Google, just because it's easy. All right, I hit OK, and now we have a hyperlink that'll appear in the lesson. We can also add an image, a video, or a document. I'm going to do an image just because it's quick. I'll grab something off of my desktop. This could be anything really, but I'll use the Microsoft logo. All right, and now the choices that you'd like your students to rank. We can go on as long as we want. That's basically the whole process in creating a lesson. I click Create My Widget. And now I'm looking at a completely self-contained lesson. And there's the logo. This could have been a video. It could have been a document to read. Now, this lesson has its own unique URL, unique to you. So no one else will be able to access the lesson unless you give them this link in some fashion, and there are ways you can do it. But before we do that, let me just show you what the interaction model is for Prioritize. When your students receive the lesson, they can drag and drop the elements into the order that they think makes the most sense. When they are finished, they click Save, and it will display the consensus for all the students participating. Now, right now, I just created this lesson. I'm the only participant, but if there were, say, 30 or 50 or 150, it would give you the consensus of the group as well as how strongly each of the choices was in its relative position. There's also room for commenting. This is where the discussion takes place. People can post their answer. Other students can reply. And so you have the entire conversation, which is captured in this single URL. Now, once you've created it, how do you get it in front of your students? Well, you click on Share Link. And there are two primary ways you'll want to do this. One is via email, where you can just email to your students the link to that particular lesson. Another way is you can embed. So you've now got embed code. This is a new feature. So you could take this lesson exactly the way it looks and pop it onto your own website. And finally, what you can do is take the URL, and for as many lessons as you have, you can just list the URLs with the name of the questions. And when the students click on the URL, it will open the lesson. All right. If you want to see how your students are doing, you click on Widget Report. and it will show you the name of all the students. Now, right now, I'm the only one, but it will show you what their answer was in each position. And this is the same for other types of lessons, such as multiple choice or yes, no's. So this is kind of your overview for who's participating and what they're doing. So the other thing is, if you really like this lesson, you can share it to the library. So I'm going to click on Share to Topic Library. And now it's actually in the library. And as people find it, they'll see this, but you have successfully shared it to the library. This is how it'll display, so I'm good with that. Great. When someone comes to the library and they click Get This Topic, the topic immediately shows up. So this is the same for you. If you find a lesson in the library that you like, it'll immediately show up. It'll immediately have this unique URL that's unique to you. And again, you'll have the opportunity to share it with your students, either by using the link, by email, by a list of the lessons, or by embedding it. All right. Now, if you want to see exactly what you've done and what your lessons look like, there's two places to do that. The first one is if you just want to see every lesson you've created, just click on My Lessons right here. This will give you a listing of every lesson that you've created. Now, here's the one I've created, what's important in life. These are test questions. You're looking here at a list of questions that we've used just to develop the site. In the actual library, you'll see the actual lessons that you've created, okay? And if you find your list of questions and you want to look at them, you click on the lesson, and there it is. Now, the other way you can get to your lessons is once you're in a lesson is up here on the right. It says My Widgets. We're back to your lessons, basically. And the other thing you might want to do is click on the Watch button, and that will provide you with a notification once a day when students have participated, and it'll give you a report on who's doing what. All right. So let's go back to the classroom. We've now shared this topic, so we can close that. The other place where you can look at what you've shared is by clicking on your own profile. You click here. Again, you've got all of the lessons that you've created or shared. If you see one here that you no longer want to keep in your private archive, you just click Delete Topic. All right. Now this will delete the topic from the library, but it will still be available to you by clicking on My Lessons in the upper right. I'm going to go ahead and delete this topic. All right, it's gone. So that's basically it. Again, always you can come back to the home page by clicking on Topic Library, start your discussion, look at your lessons, take a look at what you've shared. And of course, if you're here to simply find lessons, not to create them, you can simply search under any topic, and it will give you the entire list of everything that is under that. That you can then choose to get the topic. Again, when you click on the topic, it shows up immediately with its own unique URL, which you are then free to either copy, email, share, embed on your LMS page, do whatever you want with, but you have this unique URL that you received by simply clicking on a topic in the library. And you can still search by grades, you can still search by subject, by user tags, by topic type, any of these other features that were always in the library, but now you have the ability to start a discussion. Anyway, if you have further questions, just email us at info@collaborizeclassroom.com. We think once you start using this new system, you'll be quite pleased with the results. Thank you.